What's up, guys? Albert here, realtor with Home Smart Professionals and team leader at High Homes. Today I got Will Mead. He's here all the time. Anyway, I don't even know why I introduce you anymore.
No hat today.
No hat today. Great hair. He's got great hair, dude. Will's got great hair.
These are plugs, actually.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Damn. Who's your plug guy?
Whoever Michael Scott's plug guy was.
Season 3. Season 2. No, they changed to Season 2. New setup. Don't fool yourself. This is not a permanent setup. Every month we change it, although we think that we found the new one. This tree behind us is going next week. I hate the tree, but it is what it is for this week, I guess. But everything else I like. I like the lighting. Will and I today are talking about Massachusetts versus Rhode Island when it comes to purchasing a home, especially a starter home. Both markets are extremely competitive, but obviously some differences. I got inspired to do this video today because we had nothing else going on.
Well said, dude. Well said.
Before we get into the video, subscribe to our channel if you want to find out more information about not only living in Rhode Island, but how to buy a home here, why you should buy a home in Rhode Island. Just get informed about the market. You know where to find us. We are your source. We are
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. We are the truth.
We are Marshall. All right, well, let's start right off the top. And this is like you don't even have to look at our channel or video to figure this out. But number one is cost. Period.
Absolutely.
The average cost in Massachusetts is probably close to
It's $540.
$540.
Yeah, the
where
average
Rhode Island
is $385.
Okay, so over about 160,000.
Uh-huh.
Is that the difference?
Yeah.
Is that the math?
Yep.
So just right off the bat, the affordability is in Rhode Island. We're licensed in both Rhode Island and Mass, so we don't really have a dog in the fight here.
Yeah.
We're just telling you what the facts are. And it's way more affordable to buy a house in Rhode Island rather than Mass.
Yeah, so obviously Massachusetts is a much bigger market. And with that, that's why the price, like the closer you go to Boston, you're talking the average price in Boston, but is it like 800,000? So obviously that plays with the averages. But the reason why we're talking about this is because we have so many buyers right now that are coming from Mass and buying Rhode Island, and they're literally cleaning house. Okay, because think about you've saved for 5 years and you're ready to, like, if you can compete in Massachusetts, you don't have competition in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So if you can afford a house in the $540,000 range in Massachusetts, you don't have competition in Rhode Island because the average price point is $385. And this, by the way, doesn't mean that you're buying a bigger house in Massachusetts. You're probably buying a smaller house.
Oh,
for $100,000.
That's the next thing, right? Is when you look at the size of the houses. So we'll use my sister as an example. She's literally a perfect example of what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
She's looking in the South Shore of Boston, and we're going and we're looking at homes right around 500,000, and we get to the homes and it's like the foundation is falling apart. It's crooked. There's a stream running underneath the house.
What?
Like I swear to God.
What?
Yeah, and it's like
You never told me about
$500,000.
this.
Oh, it was a shit show.
Jesus Christ.
Absolute shit show. And it's like these are like hot, like people are just flocking to these homes because
there's nothing there.
there's nothing available,
Yeah.
and B, like that's considered affordable right now.
Yeah.
Around Boston. So it's like you want to do that, okay, but how about you just come a little bit further south?
Yep.
Right on the border of Rhode Island, East Providence, towns like that. It's another 45 minutes maybe. But the thing is, most people working right now are hybrid or remote.
Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't make that much of a difference. So that's the point I'm trying to make is that, these homes up near the South Shore, they're small and they're going for 500,000. Whereas you could come down here and get a home with no problems, beautiful, twice the size for the same price.
100%. That's crazy that there was a stream in the basement. I wonder if that required flood insurance.
It was like a little brook.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and it was like going like underneath the house.
Lord.
Yeah, the house was on cinder blocks.
And that was for how much?
Cinder blocks. I think it was like 480.
Yeah. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? In this video, Mason, please remind me. We're gonna create a link for a search of active properties between 480 and 550 in Rhode Island, so that people can compare it for themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, we just made an offer on a property. We didn't get it, but it was 520, and it was 3,800 square feet in Elmhurst.
Jesus. Yeah.
Okay.
I think this one was like 1,200.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even a starter home, man.
Yeah.
That's like a...
Yeah,
What is-
it
like-
could be your forever home, you know.
Yeah, in here, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. And then I think that's why young people, especially, like we just had an open house in North Providence, 32 Prospect Street, where we just put together. The number of buyers that were, first off, there was about 150 groups of people that came to the open house throughout the 3 days of showing it. But the number of people that were from Massachusetts was crazy. I knew like this, we've been talking about this for a while now of how many people are moving down here from, especially from the Boston area, but that was pretty wild. Like almost every other person was Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
So what my question is, what is the downside? The only thing that I'm hearing is just that it's travel. But I think you're going to have to start to get over it. As a Massachusetts person,
think about it.
Up near Boston, you're gonna have to get over. You're gonna have to move a little bit farther away and deal with the commute.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Think about this, right? If you buy a house in Rhode Island for $350,000, and if you save $150,000, you could have a personal driver drive you to Boston for the next 10 years.
That's true.
Oh, not 10, for the next 5 years probably.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the close.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. Right?
Yeah, 100%. But let's promote Massachusetts for a minute, okay?
Yeah. We're going to go a little longer on this.
Living in Rhode Island is our channel, but we're as Massachusetts agents as well, we're going to promote
of course.
why Massachusetts might be a better option.
Yes.
And it's property taxes. Right?
Yes.
In general, the towns in Massachusetts have lower tax rates, lower mill rates than Rhode Island in general.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's one big positive.
Big plus, yeah. But it's also geographical, Will. Like, it's not that all Massachusetts is crazy expensive. Like, if you're in Bristol County, Massachusetts, compared to Rhode Island, compared to the average price in Massachusetts, you can still find properties in the high 3s and mid 4s. It's just, the point is, you don't need to be as close to Boston if you don't have to.
Right.
That's the point. And obviously, some people have to be. I mean, if you have a job that you're required to travel, or if you're unsure about how long it's the whole working from home is going to last, then you shouldn't buy a home. But if you're in a position, which we've had a lot of people where they know for a fact that they're going to work from home for the next 5 years. Fuck. Like, it's not even a question.
It's not. It's really not. The only thing that I think is tough for people is they want to be close to the city because of what's going on there, because they can still be nearby, hop on the T, go into the city, have dinner.
Yeah.
But, like, there's a lot of stuff to do around here.
Yeah.
That I think people don't realize. So, we have tons of videos on the channel of things to do around Rhode Island. We're coming out with the Wiener Tour.
Oh, yeah.
There's just there's so much to do around here, and you can reference all these videos, but it's not like it's a complete wasteland.
Yeah,
it's
not.
Somewhat of a wasteland.
Just a little bit. I guess if you're into the Boston lifestyle, I can see how one may feel.
Yeah.
Like Providence is boring because it's not a super busy city.
Yeah, the vibe in general is
chill
different.
Vibe. Yeah. Like, Serena and I went to a really nice restaurant the other day for Valentine's Day, and I was telling her, I'm like, it's just so cool how Providence is. Like, we're in this nice restaurant, and there was a waiter. They were wearing Doc Martens, but it's just like nice restaurant, and I'm like, I love that. That's really what Providence is. We get great food, great service. It was not cheap, but it's still, you get that casual vibe. So that's really what it is. If you're trying to do some fancy, you want to go to Boston.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're trying to go out with your friends and party a little bit, and better energy. It's not like what did we do last weekend? We went to that bar. There was like 12 people there.
12 people there.
Which is fine, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's relaxing. You're not, like, crawling through people and stuff like that. But if you want to get that,
yeah.
it's
If you want to get
Boston.
COVID, then you go to Boston.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So if you want to get COVID, move to Boston. And if you don't want to get COVID, move to Providence. I guess that's the
title of the video.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this video is going to get flagged if we say that. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't mean that. Okay? I don't mean that, obviously. Do you have anything else to add?
I think that's it. Do you got anything?
No, I don't have anything. Call us if you have any questions. We do serve Massachusetts to the Bristol County, Southern Mass.
Mm-hmm.
We do focus on that. So we can help you with that, too. Those are really good options for people who want to stay in Massachusetts.
Yep.
But if you have any questions about moving to Rhode Island, reach out to us. You know where to find us. This is our channel. If you want to buy real estate, reach out to us. If you want to sell real estate, reach out to us. If you want to buy us a coffee and talk about potentially buying real estate, reach out to us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. New set. Ignore the tree. Tree's going next week. That's it. We're out.
Hey guys, if you like that video and you want to subscribe for more content, make sure you hit this button right here. And if you want to make sure that you see our latest video, and I suggest you do go see it, you hit this button right here.